Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute little ghosts. And I don't explain stitches other than the bobble stitch, but I have included links in the description for them. So to start off, we'll do 8 single crochet in a magic ring. For the next row, we'll do a single crochet and then an increase in the next stitch, and you'll continue that pattern until the end of the round. For row 3, you'll do the same pattern as the previous row of 1 single crochet followed by an increase. For row 4, you'll do a pattern of 2 single crochet followed by an increase all the way around. These next 2 rows, so row 5 and row 6, are just single crochets all the way around. Row 7 is the rows with the bobble stitches, and we'll just start off with 7 single crochet to get to the placement for the first arm of our ghost. And for the bobble, we'll start off by doing a double crochet, but we'll leave it unfinished with 2 loops on the hook. Then you'll go back into the same stitch and do the same thing, leaving 1 additional loop on your hook each time until you have 6 loops total on your hook. Then you'll pull your yarn through all 6 loops, and there you have the first arm. This row will be a pattern of 3 single crochet and then an increase. And if you're choosing to use safety eyes, I would recommend adding them now between rows 5 and 6, 3 stitches apart, and the front of the ghost will be where the arms are closer together. This row, like rows 5 and 6, will just be single crochets all the way around. Row 10 will mark the start of the bottom of the ghost, and you'll do a pattern of single crochet, then a decrease all the way around, but only going into the back loops of each stitch, as we'll use the front loops to make the wavy bottom after. Row 11 will be the same pattern of a single crochet, then a decrease until there's 2 stitches left, and then you'll just do 2 single crochets in those 2 remaining stitches. Now we'll stuff our ghost, making sure not to overstuff it so that the bottom will still be flat. And now the last row for our ghost will just be 7 decreases around. Now just fasten off and close up the hole by threading the end of your yarn through each stitch and pulling tightly. And there you have the base of the ghost. For the frills, we'll start by putting our hook into the front loop from row 10 and attaching the yarn. From there, start with a slip stitch in that same stitch, and then do a single crochet, then a double crochet, another single crochet, then another slip stitch, and then continue this pattern all the way around. For the face embroidery, start by going into any spot on the ghost. Then go out through the third hole from the arm between rows 6 and 7. Then go back in the hole directly below the first eye. Back out one to the side, and then again one to the side for the mouth, then one over and one up for the second eye. Then go back out to where you started and tie off. For the pumpkin, start off with a chain of 8, then starting at the second from your hook, do 7 single crochet, chain 1, then turn your work and continue this until you have 12 rows. For shaping the pumpkin, start with sewing along 2 shorter ends to create a tube. Then sew around one end of the tube and pull tightly to close it. Flip the piece inside out and stuff halfway to accommodate for how it will squish down later. Now sew around the other end and pull tightly to close it. I like to kind of push in the edge as I do this so that it will be hidden. To create sections, wrap the yarn around the outside of the pumpkin and bring your needle in the bottom back to the top and pull tightly. You can create as many sections as you'd like, but for reference I did 6. For the stem, do 4 single crochet in a magic ring, then do 2 rows of 4 around, and then attach it to the pumpkin using your preferred method. For the witch hat, start off with a magic ring with 4 single crochet. Then do a single crochet followed by an increase and repeat that until the end of the round. For this round, you'll just do single crochets all the way around. Now do the same pattern of a single crochet, then an increase until the end of the round. For the last round, we'll do increases in each stitch, going into only the front loop to create the rim of the hat. Fasten off and wrap a line of black around the base to create like the buckle that is portrayed on witches' hats. Now that we have our finished ghost and accessory, it's time to attach them. And you can attach it using however method you prefer, but I will be sewing them on. And I like to add the witch hat on an angle because I just think it's a little cuter. And there you have your finished ghosty. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and pattern, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you post your creation on Instagram, please tag me. I'm Silky over there, and I would love to see how yours turns out. Okay, bye!